Hey everybody, this video brings us back out to Clermont, Florida. And the reason why we are in Clermont, Florida today is because I've got to run some errands, but we're not going to film the errands today. I just figured since I have to go to Home Depot and I've got to go to Target and all that stuff is out this way, I figured instead of making a boring video, let's make an exciting video and let's go hit up some thrift stores, since there are some pretty good thrift stores right here in this general vicinity. I did say in yesterday's video I planned on coming out to these stores somewhat in the not too distant future. Well, I would say tomorrow is definitely in the not too distant future. So we're gonna do a little thrifting this morning. It's actually a little, well, it's not late, it's like 10:30, but for me that's a little bit late. I meant to get a earlier start on the thrifting adventure today, but I didn't. So we're gonna try to make this somewhat quick, but we're gonna start things out here at I believe it's called the Mission Thrift Shop. Yes, the Thrift according to the sign, but the Mission Thrift Shop in actual name. So all right, let's get off this noisy road. Let's get into a thrift shop. Jeez. All right, so they do have plenty of movies here. Lots of DVDs, a couple of Blu-rays thrown in throughout here and there, and they're only $1 a piece, or priced as marked, but most of these are just $1 a piece, which is pretty awesome, but unfortunately, I'm not really seeing anything I need. I want to say I already have anything in here I'd be interested in. This was really cool, the History Classics, Ancient Rome. I had this already as well. They're charging only $4 for this, which is a pretty good deal for that if I did not already have it. So they do have some good titles, some interesting things, but again, it's all just interesting things I have or just don't want or don't need. So they have movies, which is why you always have to look, but unfortunately, again, just nothing I need. All right, so unfortunately nothing in there I wanted to pick up. I did say I want to make this a quick trip. I looked at the movies, again, nothing there I needed, nothing that I wanted. I did go through the rest of the store. It's a very tiny little store. They have some toys, but no Vinylmations, no nothing like that. Nothing really cool for the house that I wanted. So in and out. All right, but like literally, I mean, I could probably literally throw a stone right down the road, a stone's throw away, is the next store we're gonna hit up. Okay, literally a 15-second drive down the road, and we've made it to our next thrift shop here, right off of noisy interstate, no, noisy highway 50, noisy number 50 road. We're here at the St. Vincent de Paul thrift store. You guys have seen me here before. I have found some fairly decent deals in here before. I think last time I was in here I found some pretty good stuff, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm excited to see what they have today. So again, the St. Vincent de Paul, I think they have a couple stores, but this is the one in Clermont. I've got to check out some of their other stores, but anyway, St. Vincent de Paul thrift store. Again, getting off the noisy road, getting inside, we're gonna see what they have. All right, so of course the first thing I'm gonna be doing is diving into all of the movies, and as you can see, there is a ton of movies here. This is why I really like this store, just due to the fact that they always have a huge selection of movies. Not always necessarily anything I wanna pick up, but they always have stuff. They're always getting a new stuff. There's always new Blu-rays and DVDs and History Channel VHS box sets, things like that always showing up in this store, and there's just always a ton of stuff to look through. Again, not necessarily always something I need. I have no idea there's actually anything in here I want to pick up today, but there's a lot to look through, so I'm gonna start looking through all this stuff, and it's gonna take a little while because again, there's just a ton of stuff here, and I'm okay with that. I love it. I'm very excited to go through all of this. This is pretty awesome, but this is the kind of thing I'm trying to stay away from nowadays. It's the making of ice at Gaylord Palms. So Gaylord Palms is a big luxurious hotel outside of Walt Disney World. And every year they do this big like ice sculpture, ice palace thing inside their hotel, which is really cool. I've never seen it. One of these days I'm gonna have to go check it out And this is all about the making of those ice sculptures. This is really cool, but I have to ask myself, after I watch this one time, will I ever watch it again? And the answer is, yeah, probably not. I'll sit down, I'll watch it, I'm sure I will enjoy it, but after that, it'll just collect dust. So do I really need this? No, even though I want to check this out, I gotta be good, and I gotta tell myself that I don't need this. It's not gonna make the cut of my collection. It won't stay in my collection, so I think I'm just going to pass on that. Again, like a week or two ago, I would have picked it up, but right now, I'm just gonna pass. This is also really cool, and if I did not already have it, I would totally pick up A Bucket of Blood. I love this movie. If you guys haven't seen this, you should definitely check it out. It's a Roger Corman movie starring Dick Miller. It's very twisted, very kind of weird and like beatniky, but really, really cool. I love this movie. It's fantastic, and again, I already have it. I did check to make sure this wasn't out of print or something like that. It's not. It only goes for a couple of dollars online, so I'm not even going to pick this up for the store, even though it is minty. That is a cool find, but again, I have it, so I don't need it. Well, this kind of stinks. I just found the audiobook here, Billy. This is a biography all about Billy Connolly, which is really awesome. This is written and read by his wife. I would have picked this up. This is awesome. However, the first disc is actually the incorrect disc, a disc for a completely different audiobook. And yes, I went through all of these hoping maybe I would find that audiobook in here somewhere, and it would just have the correct disc in there, and I could just swap them and everything would be good. That is not the case. So it does indeed have 3 discs, just one of them is not the correct disc. So I'm gonna end up having to pass on that, and so far, I'm not really finding anything I need. Again, lots of stuff, tons to go through, lots of DVDs, lots of Blu-rays, lots of CDs. I even dug all the way down in there, and unfortunately, I'm just not finding anything I need. All right, well, unfortunately, movies are gonna be a bust. I can't really say I'm all that surprised. I know, the story of my life, tons of movies, nothing I actually need for my collection, so I'm gonna pass on all of that. Again, the Making of Ice documentary was really tempting, and I would have totally picked up that audiobook, but I don't need that documentary, and the audiobook was missing a disc, so I had to pass. All right, well, I'm gonna look around the rest of the store, see what else I can find, maybe a Vinylmation or two. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but maybe. Once again, I do not know which ones of these McDonald's pails we have and which ones we need, or maybe we have them all. I have no idea. I don't think we have the vampire, though. That does not look familiar at all. But again, we may very well have this one, and I just don't have any way of really looking at the moment because they're buried in a closet somewhere. So I want to get all these. I want to have them all displayed come Halloween. But again, do we have this one? Do we not have this one? I'm probably not going to find out until I dig everything out of the closet and put all the Halloween stuff out. So this is cool. I'm sure I'll regret not picking this up for $1.49, but I guess I'm not going to pick it up, or should I just buy it? I don't know. We may have this, we may not have this, but you know what? I haven't bought anything yet today, so I'm going to pick this up and just assume we don't have it. And if we do have it, now we have 2. So I'm thinking today is not exactly my lucky day for thrifting. I'm not trying to jinx myself, but I don't know. I'm just not really finding anything I want to pick up. I am going through the toys now. That is weird. I'm not finding any Vinylmations. I'm not finding anything at all. I mean, yes, pretty much the only thing over here I'm really looking for are Vinylmations, but I was hoping for maybe something else that was kind of interesting, maybe something for just displaying purposes, or maybe something for Sean or something for Max, but there is nothing over here I want, so I'm thinking it's just going to be the pail. Unfortunately, when you see something like this, it does usually mean somebody has passed away, but this store has a ton of awesome cookie jars. I'm really digging these, like the cows driving the Cadillac. That is really cool. They have a toaster cookie jar. That's not a toaster. That is a cookie jar that looks like a toaster. That is so awesome. And then the one I'm tempted by the most, they have a Mr. Peanut cookie jar. That is so cool. That is so tempting. These are $50 each. Well, this one's $50. This one's $50. And the toaster's actually only $15. These are really cool. And again, very tempting. But I mean, what would I do with a Mr. Peanut cookie jar? I know I could put cookies in it, or I could put peanuts in it. That would be cool. Or peanut butter cookies made from Planters peanuts. Anyway, I don't know. That is cool. That is tempting, but I guess I don't really need a Mr. Peanut cookie jar. So again, probably just the pail, which I'm now noticing has something on it I'm gonna have to clean off. There's a bear cookie jar over here. They've got a really cool ice cream cookie jar. This one's actually really cool. That is epic for only $25. And they also have a Frog Prince cookie jar back there. Again, tons of awesome cookie jars that I'm so tempted by, but what would I do with cookie jars? Again, I know, put cookies in them, right? But where would I put these? I don't have room for cookie jars. We actually do have a couple cookie jars for Christmas and Halloween, but we don't need these. All right, so I'm thinking that's just about gonna do it for this store, but as I was about to check out, they brought this bin of VHS tapes, and within them was this, Becoming Michelle Obama, never opened, brand new factory sealed audiobook. Now, this is not exactly an audiobook I was dying to have. There are some audiobooks out there I really wanna pick up that are crazy expensive for some reason, but this was not exactly on my list. However, for, I'm guessing only maybe like $2, I'm hoping anyway, I'm assuming for only $2, I think I should pick this up. I am making a trip back to Pennsylvania very soon and I need something to listen to, so maybe it'll be good. Yeah, for $2, I'm gonna pick it up. All right, not bad. So only $4 for all of that stuff. I rounded up. They actually only charged me with the $1.49 for the audiobook as well, because it did not have a price on it. He did not know what to charge me, so he just scanned the bucket twice. But I rounded up for a donation. So $4 for all this stuff. Not too shabby. But all right, so far all I picked up is a pail that I may or may not need. I don't know if we need this or not, and an audiobook which may or may not be good. Who knows? Okay, I think there's a pawn shop right down the like again, literally a stone's throw. I could walk there, right over there, that I've never been to before. Last time I tried to go there, they were closed. I think they're open now. I'm gonna try to go there, and then from that store, I'm not sure. All right, well, good news, bad news. The good news is that I think it's called Pawn USA, if I'm not mistaken. Pawn USA does appear to actually be open, which is, yeah, Pawn USA. They do appear to actually be open. The bad news is, judging by the fact that there are really no cars in the parking lot, just some trucks and what I'm assuming is an employee vehicle, I'm probably gonna be the only person inside this store, which is gonna make it very awkward. But we're gonna go in, we're gonna see what they have. I have seen photos of what the inside of the store looks like. I don't know if they were new photos or old photos, so I have no idea what to expect, but from the photos I saw, they had movies. Yep, like I assumed, very, very awkward inside there. Unfortunately, no movies. I asked, and yeah, they said those pictures were old. They used to have DVDs and Blu-rays. They no longer carry DVDs or Blu-rays. They had a pretty sweet purple guitar in there that I was checking out. I don't know, I kind of want to get back into playing guitar. Maybe I'll come back for a guitar. I'll have to look at the specs on it, but all right, well, again, not my day for thrifting so far. Yeah, I guess I won't really be coming back here, unfortunately. All right, there are a couple other stores down the road. I guess we'll go check those out. Hopefully I'll find some better deals there, but again, so far an audiobook and a McDonald's pail. All right, our next store I had to drive a little bit further away for, and by a little bit further away, I mean 5 minutes down the road to the New Beginnings thrift store. I've brought you guys here before. I haven't really ever found anything too amazing at this store before, but I have heard people finding really good things here. Apparently they get in Disney stuff, sometimes like directly from the parks. I haven't been here on any of those days, unfortunately, but who knows, maybe today's the day where all the Disney stuff came in and I'll find some really cool things, and they just got in a whole bunch of awesome Criterions and Scream Factories and Arrow releases. It could happen. Well, I suppose ask and you shall receive. They definitely have Disney ears here. There are a ton of Mickey and Minnie ears in these bins here, all at $10 a piece. I mean, there's so many to go through. So I'm gonna have to FaceTime Danielle and see which ones of these she may or may not need. I know I'm leaving here with a handful of these, most likely. There's so many in here. That's insane. I've heard stories about this store getting in ears, and the stories are clearly True, yeah, there's just a ton of ears here. And again, at $10 a piece, that's kind of a heck of a deal. So, all right, I'll be here for the next like hour, probably going through all these. All right, so I FaceTimed Danielle, and these are all the ones that she thinks she needs. I just took a picture, I laid them down, took a picture of all of these. She's going to compare the photo to her collection, see if she does need all of these, or she's gonna let me know which one she actually wants and doesn't want. So, all right, I think I'm gonna need a basket today. Whew, okay, I can put my heart back in my chest now because I just came across all of these bins of ears as well that I thought I was gonna have to go through for Danielle. Turns out I'm not gonna have to. These are all generic Disney ears, which means these are either not legit or they're from places like Target and stuff like that that sell the really crappy, cheap ears. Don't get me wrong, she sometimes picks those ears up as well, but I don't think she's as into these ears as much, so I don't think I'm gonna have to go through all of these, thankfully. I don't think anyway. I'll FaceTime her quickly. Please note the look of shock upon my face that when it comes to all those ears I just pulled, the only ones Danielle needs are these, and I quickly FaceTimed her to show her the generic ears, and she actually wanted these pairs. She said they're probably from like Costco or something like that. Apparently they do ears as well. So gonna grab these for her, gonna grab these for her. All of these I'm gonna put back, but I'm gonna dive into the hats. I just found this one, this really cool Mickey hat here with Mickey on the back. It's a really cool baseball cap. It's in super minty condition. It's got like this faux like leather brim. This is pretty cool. How much are these? These are only $8 a piece. I might pick this up, and who knows, I might grab some other hats as well. I kind of want all these, but I don't really wear these kinds of hats. But I kind of want them all. Wait a minute, hold on. They actually just brought out a whole nother bin of ears, and turns out Danielle needs these ears here. And the ones she was most excited about were these Disney VIP Tours ears. I guess she went on this tour and never got the ears for the tour, so she's pretty excited about those. All right, picking those up. I mean, it's insane how many ears they have here, and I don't know, I'm tempted to maybe buy a hat or two. All right, so out of all the hats they have here, again, this is the one I'm most tempted by. It's the Mickey face with Mickey on the back and the sort of faux, fake leather brim. I don't know, it's really cool. I really dig this hat. I'm probably never going to wear it, but for $8, I'm gonna pick this hat up. It's pretty cool. They had some other interesting ones, like the one with the ears on it. I have one very similar to this, but mine does not say Mickey on it. I don't know, it's cool, but I guess I don't need those. They have the 100 Years of Wonder hat, which is cool. They have a rock and roller coaster hat, which is also really cool. They had some really neat ones for kids, but I don't know if they would fit Sean or not. That's the issue. I see things like this, and I'm like, wow, that's a pretty awesome hat. Sean would totally rock this hat. I know he would. He loves Stitch, but I don't know if his head would fit in there. I mean, it's a youth size, but I don't know if it's like really tiny youth or it's hard to judge now. He's a fifth grader now. I don't know. He's getting bigger by the day, and I just don't know what fits him now and what doesn't fit him. He actually wears some like adult sized things now. So I don't know, probably just gonna pass on that. But again, so many amazing ears here. I'm tempted to buy so many more. I'm really tempted to get some of these hats, like the Sorcerer's Apprentice hat here, which is really, really cool, but I gotta be good. I don't need all these. I'm gonna pick up one hat for me and then just ears for Danielle. Even she's being good. All right, I'm impressed, but I think this is gonna be it. I've got to be good. I've got to walk away at this point because I keep looking through the bins. I keep finding more awesome stuff, like a really cool Stitch hat that actually like flips up. It's got a kind of like slap bracelet thing going on in the brim here. Look at that. That is so cool. I'm grabbing these for Sean. I don't know if they'll fit him, but I mean, that is a cool hat here. That is amazing. I love this. So I got to grab that for Sean. But again, I'm going to stop looking now because if I don't, I'm going to end up spending like $95,000 on ears. Probably shouldn't do that. I was hoping though with all the Disney stuff, maybe somehow a Vinylmation would have slipped in here. I know they don't make Vinylmations anymore, but you never know when some old school Vinylmation may have slipped in. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? We just bought one of these. You can actually get these from the Germany pavilion. How much are they asking for? Are they priced separately? Yeah, of course, $3 for that. That's insane. Again, we just bought one of these pickles. We don't need this, or at least do we need the second one? Maybe. Anyway, I was hoping maybe like somebody's old Vinylmation would have slipped in here somewhere, but I don't see anything like that. There's a whole bunch of toys, but again, no Vinylmations in there. They do have some Pez dispensers, which are pretty cool, but I'm gonna pass on those. I don't think any of this other Disney stuff I want to pick up. I think it's just gonna be the ears. But do I need a second Christmas pickle? Maybe. That's weird. Didn't I just say I want to walk away from the ears, walk away from the hats? Because if I don't, I'm gonna end up picking up more. Yeah, I kept looking. So I'm gonna grab this for this hat for Sean. I am still getting him the other Stitch ear hat combo thing. He loves Stitch, and this hat is just one of the coolest hats I have ever seen. I'm pretty sure his head is still gonna fit in there. I think this hat will still fit him. Yeah, this hat's just too cool. All right, yeah, for like what, $6 or whatever, $8 for $8. I'm gonna grab him this hat too. All right, but now seriously, I'm gonna put my blinders on. I'm gonna walk away from the hats, walk away from the ears. That's dangerous. Okay, I am now officially very happy I came in here today because not only did I find the ears and the hats, but now I'm going through all of the media here, going through all the DVDs, and the first thing I'm finding is this, the complete series of Monk. Now, not a show I ever personally got into. I'm not really a big fan of the show. It's okay. I never really got into it. I tried watching it. Not really my cup of tea, but I am going to grab this for the store. This is all in complete minty condition. It's 100% mint. Everything's there. All the discs are there. I checked everything. I asked how much. They said $3 for this. So, yeah, for the Mercari Store, I am definitely picking that up. That is awesome. And then I turn around and I find these season 1 and season 2 of Stranger Things. These are the Blu-ray releases of season 1 and season 2, which again, I already own. This is I would say this is a great show. I'll be honest. I still haven't got around to actually watching Stranger Things. I need to do that. I've heard such good things about the show, but I know I've never actually watched it yet. I will eventually watch this. But anyway, I have both of these already, so I'm not grabbing these for me. I'm also going to grab these for my Mercari Store. I think these are only $1 a piece. So, all right, for a total of $5, I'm picking all those DVDs and Blu-rays up. For a second there, I thought I wasn't quite done yet because I just came across this, The Jetsons Season 2, Volume 1. Not something you see out in the wild too often. I already own this. I don't need to pick this up, but I would have grabbed this also for the store. But unfortunately, the discs are not 100% mint, so I am going to just pass on this. Still, pretty awesome find from thinking only $1. That is really cool, but I am going to pass on that. But that's okay, because again, the Monk and the Stranger Things alone, it just... Again, very, very happy I came in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, that that made up for everything. That was amazing. Granted, I did not really find any movies for me, unfortunately, but I did get the Monk set for $3. That was awesome. I asked. They just said, yeah, $3 for that. Okay, and then the Stranger Things, they did indeed ring them up for only $1 a piece. That was awesome. I got hats / ears for Sean. I got the ears for Danielle. They threw in the pickle ornament for free. I was going to pick it up. I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick up the pickle ornament. And even though I didn't really need it, even though we just bought one, I was going to grab another one. And they said, you know, you can just have the pickle ornament. The lady rigging me out thought it was so funny. She's like, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen. You can just have it. This store is awesome. This is my new favorite thrift store in the area. New Beginnings Thrift Store. This is awesome. The people who run this place are also the friendliest people in the world. They will immediately just befriend you and talk to you and chat you up. They are awesome. Yeah, this right here was awesome. All right. You know what? I'm going to run to one more store. I was going to hit up 2 more stores. I think, you know what? Should we just do them both? They're right next to each other. All right. Part of me is like, you know what? I'm done for the day, but we'll go hit up 2 more stores. Yeah, I just couldn't pass up this store. I was right down the road. I figured, yeah, we we gotta check out Family Jewelry Pawn. I have found some really good deals in here. Last time I was in here, actually, they just gave me my movies for free, which was interesting and awesome. I don't know what I'm gonna find today. I don't know how often this store gets in new movies or whatnot, so who knows, but hopefully we'll be in and out because I just remembered it's like 1 o'clock and still haven't eaten yet today. I'm starving. Okay, so Blu-rays are $3 a piece, and believe it or not, I'm actually finding a couple of things I do need to pick up. So I'm gonna grab Miracle, which for some bizarre reason, apparently I only have on DVD. Why I never upgraded to Blu-ray, I don't know. Fantastic Disney Kurt Russell hockey movie. I love this film, so I gotta upgrade that. Then I'm also picking this up because it's a multi-feature set, Crazy Stupid Love and Dinner for Schmucks. I have Dinner for Schmucks. I've seen it. I like it. I've actually never seen Crazy Stupid Love, so whatever. I'm going to grab that. And then this is the last of the Divergent movies I need to pick up, or should I say I need to rebuy on Blu-ray because for some weird reason, I picked up the 4K only, like triple feature set, which is cool. But I don't like having movies not on Blu-ray or some more dominant format. I don't like owning things only on 4K. So I do need to rebuy this movie, and it's brand new factory sealed. So I'm picking that up as well. So all right, three Blu-rays. Again, happy I ran in here as well. I was tempted not to, but happy I did. I don't know. It could just be me, but I feel like my brain is shutting down while I was filming in there. I don't know. I'm going nuts. I need to get food in me immediately. But there is still one more store I want to hit up. But again, very happy I ran in there because all three of these came out to just $6. They only charged me $6 for these, so that is awesome. Especially since one of them is something actually all these are things I'm buying again. Again, I'm upgrading. Already had, but got rid of when I got that 4K set. Definitely want to get back in my collection. And then I already have Dinner for Schmucks, but I just want to get the double feature set. So, all right, like I said, one more store to go hit up, and then I'm eating because I need food. This thrifting adventure has taken a lot longer than I had anticipated, but I'm finding some good stuff finally. All right, I swear, the last store we are hitting up is Unforsaken Treasures. I've been here before with you guys. Literally could have walked to this store as well because the pawn shop is right on the other side of those trees right there. So I'm gonna pop in here very quickly, see what they have, and then in and out because I need food. It's like 1:30 at this point. I'm about to pass out. In and out. All right, so like I said, in and out of the store. I did go through all the DVDs, all the Blu-rays. They had some interesting things like some Disney titles here, which I don't need, so I'm gonna pass on those. But down here in this little pocket of Blu-rays, I did find this, The Replacements, which is a replacement copy for my DVD copy of The Replacements. I only have this on DVD. I love this movie, so I am going to upgrade to Blu-ray, but I don't think I need anything else. I did go through the HD DVDs. Cool to see those, but I don't really do HD DVD anymore, so I'm going to pass on them. And I think the only thing I'm going to pick up is The Replacements. Okay, like I said, in and out. We are done for the day. Just The Replacements. I looked quickly in the back of the store at the children's section. No toys, no Vinimations, nothing back there I wanted. So just this. All right. But with that, we are done. Today started out a little slow. Things weren't looking too good. I wasn't really finding very much, but then they started to pick up, and I definitely some fantastic finds today. Very excited about everything I picked up. Very, very happy. I decided to just quickly come out today and thrift before I ran errands. I completely forgot. I have things I need to do now that I'm done thrifting. I got some places I have to go. Food first. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today for this thrifting adventure that went a little bit longer than I had anticipated. But again, some really cool finds. Very happy I went out today, but I'm gonna let you guys go now. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt where you can grab yourself retro rest stop t-shirts and hats and stickers and all kinds of cool stuff like that. And also hit that join button and become a member of this channel and get early access to all of my videos. All this stuff helps support the show. It keeps the show going. It helps put some gas in Vanabella so we can come out to awesome and interesting places like this. So I really do appreciate the help. Really do appreciate the support. And if you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, ooh, what should today's hashtag be? Hashtag free Christmas pickle. If you guys watch this video all the way to the very end, hashtag free Christmas pickle. And if you guys enjoyed this video, like I said, hit the like button. My brain is shutting down. Just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, or you do subscribe, then I will see you in tomorrow's video. Man, I need food. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye. I've been trying to be good. I've been eating at home. I've been eating a whole heck of a lot less fried foods, a lot less fast food, that's for sure. But you know what? Sometimes when it's 1:30 in the afternoon and you haven't eaten yet, you still have chores to do, things to do, places to go. You stop at the Burger King and smell the chicken fries and hamburgers. It's making me pretty happy. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. I'm gonna get fat. Bye.